Hey, welcome to March Madness, Tales from the Dark Side. Almost forgot what show we're doing, but I didn't. So that's kind of good. That's a good start, right? Hey, we got a good one for you. It's probably the last week of the full cast, so strap it in and enjoy. We'll go through, explain to you guys what's going on, and girls, and all right, so once again, we want to thank everybody. We have got a lot of good feedback, good stuff going on, lots of thumbs up. It has been incredible. We are going to have to shorten it down next week. Next week, we will have only 4 people on here, and that will actually be our final. So we're going to make sure we get our voting in. Vote early, vote often, vote every way you can. We might even put a poll up this week. We've been meaning to do that. But we just wanted to say thank you very much before we got going this week, because we really do appreciate all the support. It's been really fun. It's great to have all my friends too. Like, it's really cool to have a lot of my friends on here. So like, it's been fun. But this week we're gonna go reverse order. We are going to start off. Let's go over the matchups first, Pete. Give us the graphics so we can see who's going at it, what we have going on, just in case we get a new viewer or two. Okay, we are gonna go reverse order. So instead of starting off with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jedi Johnson, we're gonna start off with the other legend of this group. We're gonna start off with Steve Horn. And he's going to give us CB23 against Chopper, which that would be me. Then we will move on to Pete with R2D2 and Solo Wookie with IG11. Yes, we know they should have done IG88, but is what it is. Remember, this is StarWars.com, not us. Please stop blaming us for these droids. Finally, next up, we have got Stick Boy with number 13, which is BB8 versus JJ, and JJ has got Cal's little droid.
BD1.
There you go. And then finally, we will have Mr. Bones and a substitute. We have a substitute in here, Mike from the Grizzled Geek, and he is substituting in because we did not allow Steve to have 2 people in the finals, and he will be going against CP30, and that would be Jedi Johnson. All right, so I kind of introduced everybody while I was going through it. Pete, we can take down this little banner now. And are you ready, Steve? Are you ready to go?
Let's do the first matchup first.
I'm ready.
Versus Round 3.
Fight.
Okay, here we go.
No fight in this one.
Tonight, citizens across the galaxy are going to exercise their right to vote. This vote is a vote about who we want to be and who we want our droids to be. It's a vote about living in the past or looking towards the future. During the past few weeks, everyone has grown to love CB23 and understand her role as a catalyst and a mainstay in Star Wars' bright future. There's nothing more to say that hasn't already been said. Conversely, there's a lot to say about C110P that's been conveniently swept under the rug. Have you seen this droid's entry in Wikipedia? It's so lengthy that it could put you to sleep. Clearly, C110P has a long history, but that's exactly what C110P is. History. His story has already been told and milked until there's nothing more left to tell. A vote for C110P is a vote for the past. And I bet you're wondering why I say C110P instead of the other name. It's coming. I'll explain. Wikipedia describes C110P thusly. Due to his old age and lack of regular maintenance, C110P developed an argumentative, cantankerous, and mischievous personality. Hey, that sounds exactly like someone I'd want in my small crew flying around the galaxy. A vote for C110P is a vote for a troublemaker. C110P pushed first. Last week, Marco was so proud that C110P pushed R2 first and then made R2 apologize. That's the act of a bully. I don't like bullies. Do you like bullies? A vote for C110P is a vote for bullies. You should fear C110P, not only because he's an unapologetic bully, but also because he is a threat to the human race. C110P is the harbinger of the droid uprising, consistently trying to blend in and pass himself off as human. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Look at how easily he has convinced the public to refer to him as Chopper, rather than use his droid designator C110P. Don't play into his non-existent hands. Don't call him Chopper. He's a droid. In 2014, C110P appeared on an episode of America's Funniest Home Videos. I've watched that show like a lot of you. You know who appears on that show? Humans. And sometimes they're pets. But droids? No. Just another example of C110P trying to pass himself off as human. I don't want to even talk about C110P getting a rocket booster so he could fly and fool people into thinking he's a Mandalorian. We're not fooled. We're not fooled. You know what scares me the most? Chopper base. Bases should be named for humans, not a droid that threatens our very existence. Do you like human existence? A vote against C110P is a vote for humans. Thank you. May God bless you all.
Okay. Well, that took a spin. I didn't know it was going to go that route, but okay. Man, I should have gone first because now I'm kind of no, it's all right. So remember, vote in the live chat, vote down below later, vote whenever you want, send us an email and text, we'll take care of that.
Just to summarize, vote for humans, don't vote for bullies, don't vote for a troublemaker, don't vote for the past.
Okay, I think you're supposed to have like a minute 30 seconds. You went like 7 minutes. So here we go real quickly.
I didn't know there was a time limit.
Yeah. Okay. So unlike what he was saying, we've got Chopper here. We've already talked about all the great things Chopper's done before. You know, he takes out imps. He helps the blind. He's got great flying abilities. He's a ladies droid. He just gets along with everybody. We know that's the truth. We know that the smear tactic isn't going to work. But what we also know, too, because we like rumors so much, if you heard, there's a little rumor that this little image showed up. And it seems that maybe, just maybe, in the Ahsoka show, we're going to see Ezra. And who's Ezra's little buddy next to him that we saw there? Chopper. So he's not history anymore. He's still in the future. Not only that, but we actually noticed on a certain website, they actually had a product pop up. And that product currently is sold out. But if you look in the bottom lower corner, is that a logo? That's not a logo for Rebels. That's a logo for the Ahsoka show. So they're bringing Ezra and you heard it here first. Ezra and Chopper are coming to the Ahsoka show. So popular, it's already sold out. The rumor just started 2 weeks ago, and this product is already flown off the shelf. That just tells you that people are excited to see this character be brought back into the cinematic universe. And I say be brought back because unlike his counterpart, he actually was in the cinematic universe before. As you notice, from one of the greatest movies that they've shown in the last 10 years out of Star Wars, unarguably is Rogue One. And guess who's there with the red arrow? Oh, it's Chopper. You don't put some little knockoff droid like CB-23 in such a great movie. No. You have to put an iconic droid in that movie. And being an iconic droid that Chopper is, there he is. A couple other things real quickly that we could talk about Chopper. Chopper's so great. Steve Hoare talks about how he named his kid after CB-23. Well, me and my wife, we got matching Chopper tattoos. You can guess which one's who here. That's how good, that's how good Chopper is. Just getting matching tattoos out of that. And not only that, he brings up how he named his kid. I actually turned one of my kids into a Chopper. We used cybernetics to form the kid, took his head off, put it into a Chopper body. So while he's out there saying, oh, CB-23, he's so great, I'll name his kid after me, I made my kid a Chopper. Oh, breaking news coming in. Wait, we got the editors. Breaking news. Hey, Solo, do we have the breaking news noise? This just in, we've got a text message. It looks like J.J. Abrams. We have a text message from J.J. Abrams. We've got something that's been taken off of his phone. It looks like they hacked his phone. Let's read this message real quickly. Yo, kitty cat, need someone to take down the Cowboys' new tune. Who you got? I got the dude. Started group chat. Who this? In third person, it seems. It's your homegirl, KK. Who could KK be? And Double J. I assume that Double J obviously is J.J. Abrams here. They need the expertise, important up front. He needs something up front. How about a planet? As long as the weight is right. Shoot, I'll even name my kid after it. What is he going to name his kid? Wait, hey, the producer says we've got another picture too to maybe help explain this. Let's see what the picture is real quickly. What do we got? You can load it in. Yeah, that's fine. Load it in. Oh, what? Who's that? That's J.J. Abrams and Steve Horn with CB23. Is this the deal they were talking about? We've got picture proof. And what's in their hand? Can we get a close-up of what's in the hand? What is in his? It's a gold, a whole planet made out of gold. Is that, Steve? Is this the payoff?
This is clearly a well done deep fake.
Well done.
I mean, by
Not at all.
in
You
the
have all
field
the proof
of
we need.
deep fakes.
We have all the proof we need, and this is all thrown together. The whole thing about Rise of the Skywalker was all a plan to make Dave Filoni, who, by the way, is the voice of Chopper, look bad by these three people: Catherine Kennedy, J.J. Abrams, and Steve Horn. So listen, if you vote for Steve Horn and CB23, you're voting not only for Catherine Kennedy, not only for J.J. Abrams, but also for the Rise of Skywalker. A vote for CB23 is a vote for the Rise of Skywalker. Hey, look, we got all the proof that we needed there. I hope you all did it. But as he was saying, how CB, one more thing. Look at how compassionate Chopper is. I know he shocked Zeb earlier, but he does go and give nice back rubs. That doesn't seem like a bully to me. That seems like somebody who just wants to be friends. Hey, that's all I got for that. Please vote for it. Once again, vote live, vote often. And I do really want to say, I want to thank everybody else for coming in. The whole clique was here. I do appreciate y'all watching Tales from the Dark Side. Go out and vote, guys. Hey, give it to us. I think
that those pictures of me are actually NFTs that I own. And now you owe me some money. So
I did like how you had like the collar shirt with it open. Like you're out there.
This is the first time I've ever worn this. So clearly, that is a deep fake. I never wear this on the air because it's never freezing in my basement.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right.
I don't know, man.
What, Jedi?
Well, you got human existence and J.J. Abrams. I don't know. I mean,
Tough call.
It is. It's going to be a good vote.
It might be the most important vote of your lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I will call out people that vote for The Rise of Skywalker. That movie was bad. So I will call you out if you vote for C3P or CB23, just to let you know, because you're voting for The Rise of Skywalker. Just remember that.
That's a compelling argument right there.
Mm-hmm. I'm just want to let you know that. And yes, I do hit below the belt. Yes, I do. All right.
And if you're calling him Chopper, then you're just falling for it. Then you're just
Chopper's great, dude. All right. So what do we have up next? We have got who do we have? Pete. All right, Pete, you're running the show, so you got what you got.
Versus. Round 3.
Fight. All right. I gotta share my screen to get ready to present R2D2 here. All right, where the hell is it? Is it this one?
Hey, Dusty, it's all in one.
Nope.
It doesn't matter. Still a scam. Either way. It doesn't matter if we get it. We've got some good stuff. Gonzo, actually, he wants to see what's going on. Gonzo, good to see you. We've also got the Johnson clan is loud and proud in the group chat. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. We really do appreciate it. Pete, are you ready? Do you got what's going on?
I'm ready to roll, I think.
Rock and roll, brother.
All right. Well, we're back again with R2D2. I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole list of things because there's no point. You know where he's from. You know his first appearances and all that fun stuff. And he's the only droid you're ever going to need. I mean, he goes by land. I mean, look at him. Trudging across the mountains and deserts. He can go by sea. Underwater capabilities. Does it stop there? No, of course not. He can fly. He goes by air. He doesn't do it often, but he's capable of it. Like your U.S. Postal Service, he's not stopped by the rain. He's not stopped by sleet or by the snow. He goes through anything, everything. Whatever you got, he can take it. Falling out of a ship? Fine. Don't phase R2. Getting tased by some Jawas? No worries. He'll be back on his feet in no time. Straight up getting shot by some stormtroopers. Nope. Keeps on ticking. Even J.J. Abrams couldn't keep him out of the trilogy for long. They had to bring him back.
People just slamming JJ.
You know the droid. You know everything about him. He's the only one you're ever going to need. R2-D2. What else can you say about the guy?
Awesome. Good stuff, Pete. Thank you. Hey, listen, I'm always for digging on J.J. Abrams. If you throw a J.J. Abrams burn, you're getting my vote. I'm just going to let you know that. So hopefully, Solo, hopefully you got a J.J. Abrams burn in there. They really got me going. And by the way, Robert Johnson, he loves the smear campaigns too. So you can tell we know he's voting for C-3PO, but where's the rest of Robert's votes going to go for this week? We've had very tight weeks. For those people that don't know, it's been like 20 to 21 votes back and forth. It's been pretty crazy. A couple 18 to 16 somewhere in there. Keep up voting. Remember, you can vote for each round of droids too. All right, Solo. Do you have who's running his? Pete, are you running his or does he?
I got it.
Yeah,
whenever you're ready.
All right, get it going.
Well, everybody, last time we talked about the Assassin IG-11. We talked about his massive skills and defending. This time we're going to talk a little bit about his first appearance, Insider 193, and we're going to talk about IG-11 the Lover. This time, as you could see clearly, they erected a statue of him. He also will offer you tea and food when you arrive at the hut of the Ugnaught. You will also notice that his statue was in there when Cara Dune and them walked through that town. He then saved a child, came back after taking out none other than the two worst enemies of the universe, Bartles and James, right there.
Steal my Bartles and James joke, bro.
He's saving us from toys forever. He also takes care of Mando. He comes with his own bacta spray to save and care for the Mandalorian to continue our love. Then he goes and he cuts out the grate. He protects the child. Even Mando, the hater of droids, has a soft spot, saying, "We need you." IG says, "There's nothing to be sad about. I have never been alive." Mando replies, "I'm not sad." And IG, "Yes, you are. I'm a nurse droid. I've analyzed your voice. You can't even lie to him. And I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't even that choked up. Except for when they took out Han. Make sure that your nurse is out there to protect and care for you and all your loved ones. Maybe take a moment of silence for the loss of the great IG-11.
I wasn't prepared for smooth jazz solo Wookiee.
That got me choked up. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, this is going to sound incredibly weird, but I kind of want Solo to read me some bedtime stories. That
sounds like it should.
That was smooth.
I kind of thought this week was going to come out a little packing the punches, and so I thought, well, I think I might have to switch it up and kind of go with that slow roll. Show the loving side of G11. You know, sometimes you gotta have lovers, not always fighters. So I took that subtle, slow, calm approach.
Yeah, except for you stole my Barles and James joke and then threw Han under the bus. So you don't get. I mean, you're getting some votes in there, but you're getting a -2 for me,
Hey,
bro.
that was the last time I got that choked up.
Yeah.
Was when they took
Yeah,
out
yeah.
Han. That wasn't
All
right.
you need scorecard. We should. We try to vote not in front of everybody so we don't influence the vote too. But it would be funny if we had little meters going up for BS because there's a lot of BS going on in this show. It was good. Good stuff, Solo. Very good. I liked it. Pete, good job too. All right. Up next, we have got I can't even remember. Oh, we got JJ and we've got Stick. No.
There's
Look,
my scorecard.
that's
It's
your BS
11.
meter. Okay. All right. So
versus round 3.
hey, round 3. So there we go. We've got Stick Boy has had one of our longest runs here, next to Steve and against JJ, who has had some of the weirdest back and forth ties that we've ever seen. The only true tie was between him, Solo, Wookie. All right, so here we go. Who's going first?
I can go first.
JJ's going to go first. Very good.
All right, give me 1 second to put it. I was going to ask who's going first. Who's on first? All right, ready to roll.
All right. So BD1, Buddy Droid 1. We already discussed last time about how he saved the Jedi Order. He even attacked Vader. You know, he's got all the heart in the world. He's the cutest droid ever. But, you know, there was one aspect I didn't talk about, which was design. BD1 has legs. That means he can go anywhere, explore anything. That's what he's built for. He's an exploration droid. So, you know, he can climb anything. He sits on your back. What does BB-8 have? Balls. Dirty balls. By which I mean, think of it. All he does is roll around as one big ball, and he goes to sand planets. He goes to the forest planet, the swamp planet. Think about it, if you came home on your new starship, all nice and clean, all of a sudden you got this dirty droid running through your house, getting on the couch, doing everything else. You know, what a pain. And on top of that, he's not nearly as cute. Everybody used to think when the movie first came out, oh, sure, he's the cutest. But just look at these photos. There's only 2 cute creatures in the Star Wars universe. There's cutest non-living one is BD1. Pete, if you go to the next slide for me. I scoured the internet and I found the absolute fact. The internet loves BD1 because he's adorable. Okay? It's undisputable.
The internet never lies.
No. The internet only tells you the truth.
Oh, Jesus.
So, when you look at the design of the thing, you have to think hardworking video game designers worked on BD1, right? They created this droid that, you know, is so cute. Everybody loves him. Well, Pete, if you go to the next slide for me.
Whoa, could you go back?
helped?
Hold on. Did you see that one comment on the bottom? It literally is fulfilling his right there. What is that? Gotti Ginger, and they gave like a phone number 8675. It says BB-8 says, "I'm the most adorable droid ever." BD1, hold my. Okay, there you go.
People
He's
got
right.
it.
The internet don't lie. All right, go
People
next
got
slide.
into
Sorry.
So, who designed or helped design BB-8?
Oh.
Everybody's favorite Star Wars director, J.J. Abrams. You know, the guy who not disappointed us once with one movie, but twice with another movie, and let down the hearts of Star Wars fans everywhere. He's public enemy number 1 when it comes to Star Wars. So, you know, send J.J. Abrams and his dirty ball-shaped droid packing and vote BD1 on to the next round.
All right, that's good stuff. I like that. I like it. A little bit of J.J. Abrams bashing, a little bit of the internet never lies.
You won my vote
Hey.
with dirty balls.
Dirty balls.
Dirty balls.
JJ, I agree completely. There's no way I want my droid dragging his dirty balls across my brand new
Exactly.
starship.
Who wants that?
Jeez. What is wrong with you guys? All right. Please, Stick Boy, save us from the dirty balls.
Wow, dirty balls. All right. Here we go. BB-8, I don't know what more I can say about this droid that hasn't been said already. But here we go. First slide. And the next slide. All right, there we go. Through the items about BB-8. No, yeah, he says beep, beep, and boop, and wee a lot, but, there's more to him. He's a resistance spy, astromech, helpful. He's there to help you in the resistance. Next slide. He's good in a fight. BB-8 won't let you down if another ball droid comes at you. Next slide.
He's trying to get the dog vote. He's trying to get the dog vote.
BB-8 is man's best friend. Next.
Next slide.
Next slide. And who wouldn't say that he's cute? All right. Next slide. BB-8 is easily more recognizable than my opponent. We see him everywhere. BB-8 is everywhere. My opponent is in a video game. Very few people know in the public about the video game stuff. BB-8 is everywhere. Next slide. BB-8 can give you the thumbs up. What more can you say about that? A droid that gives you the thumbs up? Awesome. And the next slide. BB-8 is a true patriot. Vote for BB-8. Always, often, twice on Sunday.
Yeah, twice on Sunday. There you go. Good stuff. It's hard. Hey, Steve, listen, Stick, it's hard. I know Steve has had this too, and Stick Boy, both of them had this, like to keep doing the same character over and over and over again and do good sells on it like that. That's really good. I like how he played into the dog. He's trying to get those dog people, they'll give him a vote for that really easily. Good job on that, Sticks. Really appreciate it. Good job, JJ. And like Stick said, vote early, vote often, vote as many times as you can. What do we got next? We have got the last lineup. Couple house cleaning issues before that. Jedi is he's got to go on a tour, so he will not be with us for the next couple weeks. So after he says it doesn't matter if he wins or loses, so still vote, but he will be gone for next week. So we will need you to vote for whoever, but Jedi will also have to pick a substitute. Jedi, you can do it before or after, it doesn't matter, you can pick anybody. With that being said, we also would like to give away a prize, a little surprise prize, because he did have two and he had to give up one of his droids already, and he made all the rounds just so far. We do have a droid winner bracket for having two terrible droids and pitching them both. Could you put me on the big screen, Pete? This award goes out to Steve Horn, and it's very fitting. He'll be receiving this in the mail. It is a Jar Jar Binks Black Series toy. That is our first award. It's not even mint.
I don't know much about Star Wars. Is that like a really valuable item? Is that a really
valuable.
popular? Is that
Really
a popular
hard
character?
to find.
Hard to find.
I grade it.
It's hard to find. Okay.
And
that character is really popular, right?
Very popular.
Yes.
Very popular.
Okay. Everybody loves them. Everybody.
Very
popular.
Across the whole country.
Extras.
Top of several lists.
Yeah,
Okay.
he will be coming your way, and if you go to Target, he would never be on sale at Target currently. I'm just saying that. Okay,
Did I tell you I live in Canada?
right? I won't ship to Canada. All right, so I'll give that to somebody else. Won't ship to Canada. All right. All right. Are we ready for our last one here? It is who's going first. All right, Mike. Thank you, Mike. We are going.
Versus. Round 3.
Fight.
All right, guys. Mr. Bones. Ladies and gentlemen, what happens when you have the looks of a combination of Deadpool and Darth Maul, the loyalty of R2-D2, and the personality of one of the greatest droids in Legends, HK-47? You get the impossible is what you get. You get a B1 series battle droid that's not only competent, but he's cool. All right? You ever thought you would say that about a B1 series battle droid, but this is what we get with Mr. Bones. Speaking of the HK-47, He has straight up has his personality. He even uses his phrases, calls humans meatbags. It's one of the greatest droids of all time. He's not, we all mentioned the fact that he sings, right? Everybody said that before in the past, but have you taken the time to think about how scary it would be being stabbed to death by a droid singing in that metallic Roger Roger voice of the B1 series droids, right? No one, try to imagine that in your head, how frightening that is. This is a droid not to be reckoned with, right? And you can't keep this droid down, right? He's at, before he's even created, he had like kind of quasi shared memories with General Grievous and one of those. He's was built by Wexley, right? And then after he died, his program was downloaded into another droid and made that droid cool. I mean, you can't keep this droid down. He's awesome. Plus, something dear to my heart, he befriended a fat kid, as Wexley, right? And loyal to him. So you got, I mean, you can't fat shame. You got to go for this droid because really, everyone keeps saying you're going up against C-3PO, C-3PO. I mean, come on. What has C-3PO done, right? Has he ever saved the day? Has he ever helped move a plot forward? Has he done anything other than like being a screeching nuisance in the background on the Millennium Falcon? I mean, people say that Jar Jar Binks is the worst character of all times. He always beats C-3PO, but at least Jar Jar single-handedly turned the tide at the Battle of Naboo. All right? C-3PO, his biggest claim to fame is he turned down the advances of Lando one time, and then he got disintegrated for it. So, really, I think the choice here is clear. Mr. Bones for the win. Can we have your vote?
He just goes, he turned down Lando's advances. Oh, my Jesus. All right. Okay. Yeah. Got my vote. But you're going against one of the reigning champs here. Jedi Johnson is just, he is to be messed with. It's tough to beat him. He comes in and he just goes and pitches it. God, I can't believe you just did that Lando thing. That's hilarious. All right, go.
First of all, nobody turns down the advances of Lando.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody.
So,
yeah, Pete's going to go ahead and throw this up here. And after it cycles through once, you know, Pete was asking me, hey, what pictures do you want to present? You know, what do you want shown? So I sent him one picture, and I think it's just, I think C-3PO, given what we know about C-3PO, I think the fact that you guys are going to spend the majority of my presentation staring at C-3PO's junk is just awesome. So let's get started. C-3PO, Behind the Protocol. This is the encore bonus episode. So Star Wars historians have canonized that C-3PO was the creation of young Anakin Skywalker. This is true from a certain point of view. C-3PO was actually an idea envisioned by Anakin's mother, Shmi, to be the father figure that Anakin didn't have. However, a review of C-3PO's operating system by Anakin revealed some hidden files disclosing to Anakin that C-3PO's programming exceeded the functions of a mere father figure. After this, Anakin installed the program files and functionality that we've become familiar with through the films. However, through this docuseries, we have discovered evidence that some of C-3PO's original programming still lurks and exposes itself from time to time, showcased by C-3PO's deeply concealed lifestyle. A related fact, C-3PO wasn't always the golden color that we know and recognize. Originally, his outer casing was an aluminum gray, but that color tended to show stains very easily, evidence of secret indulgences. So he chose a color that would not so easily reveal the confirmation of his dark fixations, if you know what I'm saying. But as we learned from our last episode of C-3PO, Behind the Protocol, C-3PO's story had a happy ending, like so many of his oil baths. All fan fiction aside, this is the round where C-3PO is up against the droid that most of us have never even heard of before this tournament. I hadn't. Do you really want Bag of Bones, or whatever his name is, advancing to the Final Four. Can we really expect to be taken seriously if he does? Short answer, nah, no way. So who else is left? Chopper? He's a very cool droid, but I know Marco was saying his universe is expanding, but really he doesn't exist, at least not yet, rumors aside, outside of the Rebels universe. CB-23, same. Doesn't exist outside of Resistance. I've never watched Resistance. Shame on me, I guess, because apparently he's an awesome droid. IG-11, loved him in Mando, but not much importance anywhere else. And there's some other droids that I heard their names today that I never even heard of before. Can't even remember much about them. So here's what should happen throughout the rest of this tournament. C-3PO and R2-D2 should meet in the finals, but we now know that won't be possible for them both to meet, just the two of them, but they should. And they should be co-champions because their popularity doesn't exist without each other. And neither does a huge chunk of Star Wars fandom. Throughout all the debates of whether or not Episode 3 measures up to Episodes 4 and 6, or the debates on whether Rey is worthy of the powers that were given to her by Disney, not the Force, by Disney. Throughout all the Jar Jar hate, Rey eye-rolling, and Leia spacewalking, C-3PO and R2-D2 they are steadfast. They are our lifeline to when Star Wars gets unstable and sometimes almost unbearable. They are our anchor. They make us smile. They make us feel. They are champions. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good, man.
You're welcome, Pete.
They definitely remind me
you,
of.
sir.
They definitely. Oh wait, no, that's not R2-D2 and C-3PO. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. I liked it. Even though you were wrong, I still liked it. It was good stuff. Make sure you guys vote. We'll probably get that. Jedi, you do not have to give a substitute today if you want to do it later, but you do have to give us a substitute eventually for whoever, if you win, is going to take your place. Okay, that is it. Does anybody else? That was quick. That was a good one. That was quick.
You get this for trying to run down R2 and C-3PO. That's for you.
The C-3PO salute, man. C-3PO salute, just for you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it was a tough one. It was fun having all of these in here. It was great to see everybody in the chat, too. We had a wonderful chat, and I know that the Johnson family had a lot to do with it, so we do appreciate everybody out there that's doing that, too. So, and we appreciate it. Hey, I will tell you this. We were going to do our 4. You actually, even just because Jedi is out there working, sure, or on vacation, I'm not going to say which one he's on. We still will. We'll get back to doing. We will after the Final 4 and that voting. We will on Thursdays. We will finish up our review of the Darth Vader's Gillian series. We will also then take a break and really announce the winner. So we'll have about a 2-week voting period. It'll probably be done in a week, but we'll have you hit a bell and you hit a something. If you don't hit the bell, sub. Just go do all that stuff.
Like, subscribe, hit the alert button.
What that means is down below, there's a thumbs up. Just hit the thumbs up. We'll be good. Pete, do we have any great comments? I was giving the Barrows and James to everybody. We got the voting is going wild. Make sure you can vote at the end. Yep. We got it. All right. Love everybody. See y'all later. Somebody take us out of here. Pete?
Not me.
What?
That's a solo job.
No. I mean, somebody hit the graphic. Get us out of here. Pet Club. Oh, there's no sound in this anymore.